CGC Sports Illustrated. My name is Jim. Something has changed with CGC's wait times and their turnaround times. Now, don't get too excited. They're still awful. They're still terrible. And this change is in one tiny, small little section that adds up to your total wait time. But I've been watching this for the last 4 to 6 weeks, and I thought that this was a significant enough change that I should do a video and talk about it so everybody's aware of it. I've got the CGC website pulled up right here. So, and it was pretty funny. I was looking back through some of my TikTok videos that I've done over the last year or so, and I saw one that I posted 6-8 months ago or something like that, and it was making fun of the long CGC wait times. And the turnaround time then for grading was 77 days, and I was, acting like it was the worst thing in the world. Turnaround time now is 200 days and has been for many months now. So kind of funny how it wasn't that long ago that they were turning them around pretty quickly. But there is an improvement. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about the way things were 4, 5, 6 months ago. So 4, 5, 6 months ago, when you sent a package into CGC and you looked and you saw that the turnaround time was 200 days for pressing and another 200 days for grading, and you sit here and say, okay, that's 400 days, which, by the way, those are business days. If you weren't aware of that, when you look at the CGC website and you look at their projected wait times, those are only estimates, obviously, but those are also business day turnaround time. So if I've got my calculator out here, there's about 21 business days in a month. So if you were pressing and grading at the entry level tiers, it's about 400 days. You divide that by 21, you're looking at 19 months. But something that a lot of people missed in factoring that in is that CGC's shipping and receiving warehouse was also significantly backed up. And so 6 months ago, you would send your package to CGC, and let's just say that, it was delivered on June 1st. If you logged into CGC's website, again, and you went to the wait times, you would have seen that on June 1st, they were opening packages that had been delivered on April 1st. So for most of the spring and the summer, they were working at about a 6 to 8 week turnaround time just to process your submissions. Then you would start the official wait time. So it was very confusing, very difficult, but I've mentioned this in a number of other videos, but it was an important part of it. So especially if you were to send in at the standard level, which is a little bit faster because you were still paying for a quicker turnaround time, but you still had this 6 to 8 week period where your box sat in CGC's warehouse before they even processed it, and it showed up in your account and your wait time started. That shipping and receiving backlog is what has changed. So I can tell you, like we talked about, most of the spring and summer, it was 6 to 8 weeks. And I want you to take a look at the CGC website right now. So this is their projected wait times. And right now, look at that. Now opening submissions as they are received. This is a big deal. Like I said, this was adding 6 to 8 weeks to everybody's wait time. That's again, in addition to the posted wait times. They've really made progress with this in about the last 4 to 6 weeks. I've been watching this closely, and it was like over the last 4 to 6 weeks, they were getting 2 weeks worth of submissions done. And so, because I remember specifically I had a submission that I sent in, and it got there the first week of August. And I remember checking this website, and they were opening packages that arrived the first week of June. But ever since then, they've slowly been pecking away at this. And then the last couple of weeks, they were only a week or so behind. I checked the website this morning. Now they're opening submissions as soon as they've received them. Now, I will tell you, the wait times, when we click on magazines here, still horrendous. So let's start with pressing and take a look at that. So pressing for magazines, these are your wait times right there. You're looking at about 200 days for modern and economy. Standard's about 54 days. They say walkthroughs 29 days. I can tell you, in the last 6 months, I've sent some issues in to have them pressed before I was, really up and running with my pressing operation. I sent some in walkthrough to get pressed and graded. From my experience, what I found the biggest variance in what these wait times are to what's actually true happens with pressing. Unfortunately, mine took almost 3 months to get through just the pressing process when I sent them through walkthrough. And at the time, the posted wait time was about 30 days. So I think that's where most of the backlogs are happening, and most of the frustration from people that are sending issues in. And they're like, geez, I know it says it took 9 months, but it's been 12 months. And, I'm still stuck at, received at CCS. Pressing has really kind of been a real struggle for CGC over the last year or so. But these are the current projected wait times for pressing. And as you can see, we'll take a peek at the wait times for magazines here. Just a little over 200 days, about 51 days for standard, 9 days for walkthrough. I can tell you, I've sent some walkthrough recently that were a lot less than 9 days. So I think that wait times are much more accurate on the grading side of things than they are on the pressing side of things. But that was a really big deal that CGC has gotten that receiving backlog cleaned up. So keep that in mind. You no longer have to add the shipping and receiving backlog to your wait times for when you can expect your issues to come back. Now, I don't expect that this is going to help with the overall grading wait times, because they'd have to hire a significant number of new magazine and comic graders to be able to process more grading. But obviously they've ramped up their shipping and receiving. When you send something in, within a day or two of you getting your delivery confirmation, those issues should show up in your account, and now you can start your wait time. So kudos to CGC. It's been a rough year or two for all of these grading companies, PSA on the sports card side, CGC on the comic and magazine side. But they're making progress. Still significant wait times, but they're making progress, and CGC has completely cleaned up that shipping and receiving backlog. So, hey, do me a favor, like and comment and subscribe here on YouTube. Follow me on social media. I'm on every single platform, Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and TikTok and eBay. It's all the same thing everywhere. CGC Sports Illustrated, and download my podcast anywhere you get podcasts, including with Alexa. Just, say, play the CGC Sports Illustrated podcast. So wanted to update you on these wait times, and if anything changes, either way, I'll do another video and update you guys soon. Thanks.